Podcast. Are we saying podcast?
Welcome back to Fanboys and the Filthy Casual. That's Lewis. That's how you do it, actually.
I see that now.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You put up the volume and everything.
Oh,
there you go.
I just said stop.
Two Fanboys and Filthy Casual. This is Dennis.
This is Lewis.
This is Harold. What's up?
Yeah, just wanted to point that out. Thanks for everybody who paid attention to our last episode. Kids did really well, Lou. I really liked it, by the way.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the opportunity. I think the kids got a kick out of
He
it
said
too.
the kids did well.
Yes, the kids did well.
Yeah, you did.
I did. I was there
adequately. You sounded like a I don't know, a 50-year-old DJ trying to do like a
He's
bar
saying he
mitzvah.
sounded like Rick Dees. Like when Rick Dees is in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Ouch, dude. At least Art LeBeau, no?
No, he said,
Rick Dees.
andale.
Hey, he's the one that went Rick Dees.
I'm just saying.
Good morning, everyone.
That's how I speak, actually.
Oh.
What are you trying to tell me? That is the way I speak. Not hell.
Oh, wait. Now you're just mocking me?
I know. We're making fun of him now. Hold on. I thought it was me.
Okay, Lewis figured out what we're going to talk about. I honestly still don't understand and know. But before we begin, let's do what we've been up to. I'll start. Lewis, Harold, I think I need an intervention. I'm addicted now. Lou, my new handheld device. I'll show it to you.
Yes.
He's talking about video games, people.
Yeah. That kind of handheld.
Because
Again, we're not a video podcast, so.
you didn't see him just holding it up and shaking it in front of me.
Yeah.
You just said
It's called an AYN Thor.
What?
If anybody out there from AYN Thor, please sponsor us because I spent a pretty penny on that one. But yeah, it's a dual screen handheld. It's a pretty much a bigger DS, basically.
I like.
You know, I was just looking at it a few minutes ago and realizing it's really close to the same size of a Switch screen, though. Yeah. Like, I was playing my Switch this morning because of Animal Crossing, and I was like, this looks literally like the same size screen.
Except a different form factor.
Yeah, and it seems easier because, got this wide thing that the Switch has. Also, I'm poor, so I still have the original Switch. So
hey,
I'm
man.
sorry,
And by the way, so the reason why I'm telling you guys that I'm addicted is because I told Harold, it seems like the one thing, the thing I like, aside from the fact that every so often I play it, the best thing for me is I actually enjoy setting it up and putting it together. And now that it's gone, I was thinking like, I should buy another one just so I could set it up. So if anybody out there is interested in a retro gaming, and if you set one up, I'll help you out.
Hey, there you go, dude.
Hey. So, that's all I'm saying.
Are you charging people for this service?
No,
now?
it's just fun.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's your philanthropic thing.
So that means two of us is very.
That's my philanthropy.
Philanthropy?
It's
How about you, H?
Your philanthropy?
What have you been doing?
Speaking of charity work.
Are you saying Harold is charity?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought I was a charity.
Actually, that was the name of the girl that was working. Hey.
Yo.
Just kidding. I can't go from that joke into what I was actually doing. It seems really bad.
Not really. That was the girl she was working with.
Yeah, totally. She's a fan. She's like my only fan.
Hey.
So, I'm just kidding. Now I was telling these guys, I think I want to make, if I'm going back into social media, I want to make a like an account called Side Chicks or Side Quests over Side Chicks. Sorry.
Okay. Just
because
I want to hear that.
I just feel it's more interesting to do these random side quests that I've been doing. So like last week when we didn't record because we're too good for recording. Also, the Royal Rumble was really long.
10 I know,
and we were like, dude, I'm tired.
But I don't know, but I was
pretty cool. I was, but one of us had to leave.
Yeah.
But
randomly, oh no,
my children need me.
Sorry, man.
Our kingdom needs me. I need to return.
But like last week, I did.
Oh my God, you were watching that you Lord of the Rings thing, weren't you?
No,
that's why you were there.
No, it was the what do you call it? Game of Thrones.
Yes, it was actually.
Did you really?
No. That was Saturday. Anyway, we were talking about Harold, man.
It was Saturday.
Leave my
It
schedule
was Saturday that we were doing it.
Yeah. But so Sunday I did I I worked the Studio City Farmers Market, and that was really interesting. And then when people were asking me, what did you do at the Studio City Farmers Market? And man, like, initially you think that's got to be the douchiest place to work at.
Sounds like it, bro.
And when I literally said my response as I was collecting donations for the homeless, people were very quiet because it's like, it seems like I'd be doing, you know.
Yeah, they were expecting like, are we getting cupcakes?
Yeah.
We're getting a breakfast burrito.
Yeah, were you, you know,
$20 breakfast burritos? Yeah, exactly.
Did you get a $40 cup of coffee?
Jeez, dude, yeah.
And, you know, with no ice because it was too warm. And I was like, no. I was actually going booth to booth saying, would you like to donate for the homeless? And then they're like, okay, come back later. And then realizing that nobody I was working with over there was strong enough to carry any of the boxes. And I was like, oh, that's why they picked me. Is the frail old lady cannot pick up a giant box of oranges. And then I was telling her, I was like, you know, picking up these oranges reminds me of when we used to work at Jamba Juice because the smell is exactly the same and the weight of the oranges were still the same. So imagine like those boxes and having a person our mom's age,
Nice,
but skinny, trying to.
So you're still on it, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was still pretty. Studio City Farmers Market is such a great sentence of like performative.
Exactly, and so the performative.
Yeah, which by the way, I've gone, and it is literally for the things I said that are really good breakfast burrito.
Yeah, it's the douchiest farmers market I've ever been to in my life. There was literally, I was telling these guys, matching Lululemon outfits everywhere I went. There had to be at least a couple of, you know, private yoga studios around there because there's no way you're walking around there like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are, good for you. But if you're not, you know, whatever. And
to be fair, if I looked slightly better, I'd be wearing Lululemons all the time.
The fact that you called it Lululemons too
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, but
is that the plural? I mean, I don't know.
I don't think so. I think it's just like they, them. Just Lululemon.
Have you seen Lulu's melons over there?
Hey, I saw that at the... No.
Oh, okay.
But, so there was that, and then I felt nice about that, because I was literally, like, you know, doing that. And then, just randomly, they sent me another email that was like, would you like to, a packaged food with the mayor of Los Angeles? I was like, I guess. And then it's like, but it's run by the head of the Foo Fighters, who is Dave Grohl. I was like, okay,
Nice, dude.
maybe I'll check it out. And not expecting anything at all. I was at Handsome Dan, if you guys heard about the event yesterday.
Handsome Dan.
That is a Handsome Dan who is not handsome at all. But when I got there, I haven't been to Handsome Dan in forever. And it was for the longest time just pulling brisket, turning it into pulled pork and to beef for the longest time. And then out of nowhere, he
Wait, hold on. I know you had a point. How are you able to get brisket into pulled pork?
Sorry, that just sounds funny.
Hold on.
He's obviously doing miracles, Dennis.
Doing everything.
Water to wine? No.
I know you're holy.
We're not turning water into wine in 2026, baby.
Beef into pork.
Beef into pork.
Also, I caramelized it in my mouth, you know. But it was one of those things where, like, randomly he spawned out of nowhere.
Wow, dude.
Because this really attractive lady in front of me goes, I believe that's Dave Grohl right behind us. And then I turned around, I was like, it sure is. And then he came around to our table, and then I immediately was like, okay, I would love to take a picture. We'll get into that in a few minutes. And then just a few seconds later, the guy next to me goes, the lady across from us, or right behind us the whole time, has been Alyssa Milano. So I was like, okay, cool.
What?
So, and then Karen Bass was walking around, and she's like, I'm Karen Bass, whatever. And we were like,
Go back to Alyssa
we
Milano.
wanted to hit her and go slap into Bass, but, you know, it's not that funny. And then, so I was done, and I
You would have gotten arrested.
I know, for sure.
Slap in the back.
But also, I'm trademarking slap into Bass. But when I was like walking back to my car, I just decided to text our group chat because I text you guys everything, and then I started, you know, texting everybody else, and for the most part, it seems like no one believed me at all because, unlike most normal people, I have no photo proof because there's too much meat grease and juice.
Yo, was it pork or beef?
I'm thinking it was beef at the moment.
Just checking.
But yeah, it was all over my glove, so I couldn't
So
get it.
I mean, a couple of things here.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, and proud of the fact that you're still, you're continuing the side
going strong,
side quest, and but I do have a bone to pick with you.
Is it a boner to pick?
Oh, I wish. It's about the phone call that you made to my wife.
Whoa!
And just wanted to point out, thanks for throwing me under the bus, by the way. So,
because I said
she goes, how come you didn't tell me? It goes, basically said that, your husband didn't tell you? And I was like, really?
But
no. Really? That's
also, yeah, I totally threw both of you guys under the bus. And then also, it was one of those things that in passing, we were even joking about it. We're like, yeah, Dave Grohl's not showing up to this event.
No way, man.
And then you're like, that's cool. And that was it. And I was like, all right, that's fine. And that's all like, when I do any of these things, I don't expect, like I said, I never expect to invite anybody to anything. And also no one to be like, oh man, that's so cool that you're doing that. It's just like, I mean, people are whatever they're going to say, but I don't want people to be like, well, they're like you're saying, being performative about things like this. I'm just telling you what I was going to be doing. Like we couldn't record yesterday, and it's like, yeah, I'm like serving barbecue, and so
Dave Grohl, not two Dave Grohl, sorry,
not two Dave.
Did you say Serbian?
Yes, I'm
barbecue?
Serbian.
Hold on, it
was polar bear the whole time?
That's neither beef nor pork.
It's white meat though.
Yikes. But wait, go back to Alyssa Milano, by the way. Sorry, nothing against Dave Grohl. How is our wife? I mean,
okay, I'll be honest. More than anything, I wanted a photo of her.
Yes.
More of her than Dave Grohl. I love Dave Grohl. And I was telling your wife, I love Everlong. Everlong's one of my favorite songs.
Absolutely.
Probably top 10 songs, favorite songs I've been. But Alyssa Milano has been
Harold's nickname when he was in high school.
Top Everlong or top 10?
Everlong.
It's Big Me, but like
stupid dude.
Thank you.
Good pull.
We are fans of, and then, but I was like, more than anything, I wanted the Alyssa Milano thing because it's like something that we've talked about for a long time. Like one of those childhood crushes.
Absolutely,
and you're like,
dude.
She still looks fantastic. And then this is the dilemma that I came up with, or not ran into, is by the time she was leaving, I could almost access my phone. So the only way I would get a picture of her would be either like a creepy over someone else's shoulder or to run into her and then take a selfie and then leave. Because I'm not, not confident enough, but
Oh, you can.
Also,
I believed in you, man.
Yeah, there was no angle that wasn't making me look like a creeper. And I was just
Alyssa Milano, though.
I know.
Look, either way, if you took a picture of Alyssa Milano, it could have been like you could have asked somebody to take a picture. You could have been next to her. We would like, dude, that's a creepy photo.
I see. That's what I'm saying.
I thought you were gonna spin it somewhere. Either way, creepy, bro.
Creepy, bro.
It's like,
with your like murderer gloves on, it's like,
exactly. I look like OJ.
Look, since this is not a video podcast, Harold currently has the same mustache and beard as the guy from crap. All of a sudden, the joke doesn't make sense because I'm forgetting the best twin movie.
Twins?
No, well, that's the second best movie. Twin
Double
movie.
Impact?
Yo, continue. Continue.
Sorry. I thought you were going to say I look like the
Every single time we say that Mark and Jay are the best twins ever, there's only one movie.
Oh, you're a trip.
Yeah, you're a trip.
Oh, I look like
the guy.
Miss Cusi.
I
think you're going to say I look like the human equivalent of Pepe Le Pew.
I mean,
hey, the mullet's coming in, bro. So I mean,
it's growing out.
You just need to put like a white streak somewhere.
There you go,
good,
dude.
Right?
Oh man, eventually it's gonna happen.
Gotcha.
But I'm just saying, I had a good day. It was cool. I mean, I never think that these kind of opportunities you're gonna run into stuff like that. And then now, the more I'm kind of looking into it, I'm like, if there's a potential to run into anybody doing anything.
Yeah.
Because they're good people too. Like Alyssa Milano was like no paparazzi whatsoever. She was just one of the regular people.
That's cool, dude. That's really cool, man.
Like the fact that no one was around her.
It wasn't like a PR.
It wasn't a PR stunt.
Yeah,
it was like if one of us was doing it. We're like, we're not doing it for the recognition. We're just doing it. Well,
I wouldn't be Alyssa Milano.
Yeah, she's slightly more attractive than you.
Slightly.
And then, like I tell Dennis, I did want to say, aren't you from Embrace of the Vampire?
Best movie ever. Real quick, not even joking, by the way. I was thinking about going, and I should have, But I feel like it's weird that it's now almost like the, not Lord of the Rings. What's the other crappy show that
Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones. It's almost like a Game of Thrones thing now. Now that you've gotten yourself so involved in it, I feel like if I join, I'm just going to be like a hanger on.
Yeah. Bandwagon guy
bandwagon.
here.
Like, oh, look at me. Now I'm a bandwagon. Like, I feel like it's going to be a performative thing. You know?
Everybody's going to side-eye, look at this guy, dude.
Harold's actually like, actually has secret socials.
Yeah.
He goes, I used to do this before it was cool.
No, that's my comeback is gonna be like, oh, the reason I went off socials is because I was too busy doing things.
I was actually doing a social experiment on you guys. I'm so much better than you guys. Idiot. Hate it already.
Kudos, by the way.
Yeah,
and I know we joke around and kind of like goof off, but to be honest with you, last thought about it is photos are also proof.
Yeah.
And
that's good though.
And then I was saying also, and this is my sad thing, is next week or by the time you guys listen to this coming weekend is Valentine's Day. I'll be at Valentine's Day at the homeless shelter. So,
oh, dude. Hey,
if I'm looking for some...
What? I was going to say, is that the name of the club, dude? The homeless shelter.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get more in trouble, how about you? Any interesting before?
Nothing for me, dude. I actually just wanted to give again, Dennis premises earlier last week. We had the pleasure of having my son and my niece do a quick review of Stranger Things. I think we actually picked up a few listeners from that. From those things. So if you are listening, if you're one of my son's friends, most or some of you did also play basketball. It's a very weird small Venn diagram. The season just ended. I wanted to give my son and his teammates a good shout out. It didn't end as well as we wanted. Like, we wanted to get playoffs this time around. Unfortunately, we didn't quite make it. We had a good run towards the end. Like I did anything. The boys had a good run, but
aren't you a we though?
Yeah, I am a we they. What?
No, like you're part of the team.
I feel like
when you go to the games, and when my cousin was allowed to go to the games,
stop, dude.
I feel like you guys are part of the team.
I feel like it too. I think I've lost my voice plenty of time to feel like I'm part of the team. But yeah, I thank you for the clap too. But yeah, shout out to the team. We did better than last year. I feel like my son's been playing ball for 3 years now with the school. Each year feels like a little better than the next. We're hoping next year will be it because, the core, there's a core group of kids who've been playing since freshmen in high school, and we're optimistic senior year next year will be like, we'll turn the corner. But until then, shout out to the kids, shout out to the seniors, shout out to the basketball team for putting together a really strong season. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I didn't do anything charitable or do anything nitpicky, but yeah, I just want to take the opportunity to congratulate my son, his teammates. I actually got a couple nephews who are with the city or play at the public school level. I think they made it to CIF and all that other good stuff. So more power to them. I'm looking forward to this next fight. And yeah, that's all I got.
Cool.
Dude.
What are we doing today, H?
Stuff.
Okay, cool. Well,
I think speaking of one season ending, we should talk about another season beginning, and it's WrestleMania season.
Oh,
I thought we were going with the other one.
He can finagle his way through.
We're gonna wiggle that in there. So
throwing over the top rope, and then bam, it's gonna be something.
Hey, there you go. You can't Kofi Kingston out of this one. So last week was 2 weeks ago.
Sorry,
when this episode
if you're listening.
You can stop listening for the next 15 minutes or so. The Royal Rumble happened in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia at 10 a.m. here, LA time.
We're not a political podcast.
Yep. I'm just stating the facts, where demographics, where it happened. For the wrestling fans, you know that Royal Rumble is the kickoff for quote unquote WrestleMania season, the biggest show of the year. This year it's happening in Las Vegas again. But yeah, dude, big Rumble show. It's actually going back to one of our resolutions from the beginning of the year. We actually hung out, watched the show together, and we wanted to record, but like Dennis and Harold already said, I had to skip out before we could record. But yeah. Shout out, dude. But yeah, let's take the opportunity to
Harold's nickname in high school as well.
Stupid. That's actually my official position at the homeless shelter.
Dave Grohl's like, shocker. Here? That's why I hardly even know. That's why Alyssa Milano run off right now. I was like, oh my god, big me. Let's talk Rumble, dudes. It was an odd show. If you follow it on the internet or go on the message boards or go on Reddit, again, like I mentioned, it's the first time they had the Rumble overseas. They've had a couple of PLEs. I forget what PLE stands for, but the new format for pay-per-views for the WWE.
Premium live event.
Thank you, premium live event. One of the first ones one of the bigger ones on ESPN. And let's go around the table. First and foremost, just quick thoughts about the logistics of the fact that we have to get together at, before lunchtime, 11 o'clock on a Saturday. It just what are your thoughts about the Rumble, dude?
I enjoyed it better than I thought I would, just because the things I wanted almost happened, and only one thing I didn't like, which is damn Gunther winning again. I know, I still don't get it. I still don't get why he's being pushed. Like, he has no charisma. He has no, like, he and I don't know, Jey Uso have the same like.
No.
All I'm saying, I mean, on Raw when he came back, the only thing he was there sitting there is like just kind of cackling, and just that's it. That was, and then he gets attacked by Rey Fenix. That's it. That's the only thing that happened, and that's what he's been doing every single time. So that one I didn't like. As you remember, one of the things I said that is if Braun Breaker wins, I was going to leave and quit.
He was going to leave his own house.
Yeah, and actually, I actually at a certain point I said I was not going to watch wrestling for a while. Thank God it didn't happen, and that was a very I haven't smoked in ever, and that was the only time I wanted to go like. Yes,
we're gonna get a cigarette right now. Where does one acquire a cigarette right now?
Not in Saudi
Arabia.
Arabia.
By the way, not a cigarette. Okay. I would have gotten a cigar and I would like puffed it like I was.
He would have even taken a vape hit.
No, I would be doing like an Arnold Schwarzenegger type of cigar puff. Oh, that's how satisfying it was.
Could have done a Dusimo. Oh, you know what? And we talked about this before. We thought this was going to be we were pretty sure this is going to be the one wrestling event where Dennis wouldn't be like, who the hell is that guy?
Yeah, because he's actually like watching the show.
Yeah, we were 50-50 on,
anytime there was a SmackDown character
or an NXT guy, I have no idea who that guy is. The Lucha Libre people, Dennis was like, I don't think they're allowed in this country.
Yeah,
but,
Hey, I like the Iguana.
Sorry.
Hey, look at that, dude.
See, as long as your name and your character same thing, I got it.
Dude.
But La Parka, he's not the Parka. In fact, he's in the desert. It's
like he's 80 years old. What the hell,
dude? Still my favorite, dude.
Yeah, but overall, it was kind of fun. It was nice. Like we said, it's been a while. Well, we did watch the Rumble together last year, but it's good to have things like this. And then I think the thing that I've been, theorizing for the past week, right, is the whole. It looks like the stadium was empty.
Yes.
And then,
yes. It was an odd look.
But the more I've seen the videos where it's like, oh, it is literally the LEDs that were screwing people up, and there was actually people there. But because the LEDs were so forward that it looked like the seats were empty the whole time.
No, but depends on what time.
I think early.
If you looked at the early during the women's matches, it was empty.
Yeah, but
during it wasn't just the lights.
Yeah, it couldn't.
If you actually looked at the premium seats in front, that thing was empty, dude.
Yeah, it had to be. But it's an interesting thing. Their relationship with Saudi Arabia has been strange.
Yeah.
I did make a lot of political jokes last week. It's because I'm very well read and well versed in that whole section.
Surprisingly well read.
I know.
Is that what happens? Like, if I started volunteering, will I be reading and will it be like listening to NPR and all those things? Wait. Do you listen to NPR now?
No. Okay. I listen to.
He actually subscribes. He puts his money where his mouth is, Dennis.
No, I listen to our podcast.
He actually, he doesn't listen. He reads the New Yorker.
Yeah, I take notes on the New Yorker, by the way. Also, random. Here's an actual thing. Me bragging about my volunteering. I had more students than I've ever had at my English class on Thursday.
Nice, dude.
And it scared me because I was like, I'm used to one person. And now there's like 4 people who are asking me, and none of them speak English. Oh, so I was like, this is gonna be great. And when I was just for fun, I was like, well, so what did you guys do for the weekend? And they had blank stares. I was like, I've made a mistake.
No, that's called teaching.
Okay.
Oh no!
And we're not a political podcast. Okay, cool. Continue.
No. But it's literally like it was fun to watch the women's rumble. I think the one thing that a lot of fans are missing out on is the surprise of people who are enter the rumbles nowadays. I think it's just because the casts of both rosters are so big that they don't need to fill it with surprises anymore. Yeah. Or there's no need, or there's no space for surprises. Yeah. Like, it would have been cool, like we said, if Chris Jericho randomly showed up, if AJ Lee had made an appearance, Trish Stratus. But when the 30th person came out, you weren't like severely disappointed. You're just like, oh, the fact that there's a roster big enough that they don't need random people to just to show up anymore. It could be a good thing. Mm-hmm. And then there's actual.
Well, that's for the girls though. Like the guys definitely had, at least for me, kind of gimmicky. Like the fact that you would have La Parka there, the fact that you
Mr. Iguana, yeah. I think that was more just they had to appease their business decisions from AAA than anything else. And then, the fact there was no Joe Hendry was kind of weird. Because, he's big.
Well, I didn't know about him, so I didn't really believe him yet.
Yeah. He doesn't show up until you say his name.
Yeah.
And then apparently they don't speak.
Oh, my God.
I did the same thing.
Yeah, except I did it verbally.
Yes, you did that.
Lewis, this was not a video podcast.
Damn it. That's
By the way,
the door was opening.
By the way, Lewis's reaction, golden.
Also, Lewis's reaction, if a serial killer was coming through the door right now, I would bet on the serial killer.
I'm not. I'm done. Oh no!
You got me. Oh, Joe Hendry, you killed me.
Wait, are we saying that Joe Hendry's a serial killer?
I'm just saying. He's like a preparation for serial killer 101.
Gotcha.
All right, so speaking of the Rumbles themselves, so what do we think of the winners this year? So on the women's side, Liv Morgan, usually the bridesmaids, finally won one. She's been like the last 3 or 4 in the last few Rumbles. Finally got one in Saudi. And then on the men's side, Roman Reigns, who I was actually surprised when they said, oh, he's actually only won once. I don't know why I thought in my head he's won at least twice before already, but pleasantly surprised, or at least again, maybe it's like revisionist history in my head. I kept thinking like he's been pushed for so many times, so long, that I thought he's won before. But I guess this was actually only his second win. I think it ties in with Cody and I forget who else, but like it's not quite HBK or The Rock or Stone Cold, who have each, I think, won 3 each. So what do we think about the win, and like where's this road to WrestleMania leading for you guys, dude? Or are you excited for this, or see where's it gonna go?
The Roman thing kind of did throw me off. Because, even when I was telling these guys when we were watching it, I go, oh, these are the 4 people who are left. I go, oh, Roman's not winning.
Yeah.
And I was like, Logan Paul's not winning. They're making Logan Paul. I was like, oh, so it's either Randy or Gunther are headlining Mania. And then when they got out, I was like, oh no, who's gonna headline? I was like, and then the whole time for probably 5 minutes after it was over, in my brain it just kept on saying Roman Reigns. And Roman has not. He didn't get to main event WrestleMania last year. Oh no.
Yeah.
But for every other part of the decade he has. So it's like, maybe give someone else a chance. But I get the storyline, and then, obviously from what we saw afterwards, it was kind of well worth it.
Yeah.
But Liv Morgan, I get that one. As someone who's been a bridesmaid myself several times, I finally, I feel like I feel accomplished for her. So it's about damn time. And then I'd love to see the story of the Judgment Day breaking up, not because of the guys in the Judgment Day, which there's still a chance to, because I think Balor needs something cool, but the women. So it's interesting to them.
I like the angle between Reigns and Punk. Unless they've made an arrangement with Reigns where he's actually gonna be on TV for the next 2 months?
2 months,
Next 2
April,
months.
April's WrestleMania.
It's kind of like that part where during the Raw segment where Punk goes past Reigns and addresses Balor. And as a kind of side note, I feel like that's what's going to happen. Where it's going to be the next month, it's going to be him, Punk, and Balor, and then every so often he's going to mention Reigns. So I don't know. I like it. I definitely enjoyed the conversation between the segment between the two of them, but I just don't know if that was the right decision.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's going to be similar to a few years ago where like Sammy was the biggest thing and they should have had him beat Roman at the time.
Yeah.
And then it's like we have something similar with Finn where it's like, but on a heel side where it's like, yeah, I don't like this guy, but I want to see him. He finally get his, get his flowers. And then they're like, yeah, but Roman, he was there. And you're like, oh, dude,
So what are the chances you think it's going to be a triple threat?
Ooh, see, that's what I'm hoping.
But
See, that you're right. Now it does remind me of that whole Sammy thing from a few years ago. Like I also thought like, oh, this should be a triple threat at WrestleMania, but he ends up getting a tag team match with Kevin Owens against the Usos the night before. So I don't know. That's a good idea though, Dan. I mean, I don't know. Like I want some resolution to the Punk Finn thing.
Yeah.
But
I think a triple threat kind of cheapens the Rumble win. You know what I mean? It's like the Rumble win. I know it's happen occasionally, but it should be the guy who wins the Rumble should get the last match or a one-on-one match against a champion.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, but they threw another guy in there. Like, oh, kind of,
Yeah.
like he didn't have to fight 30 or 29 other dudes to get here, but
He's got beef with Punk. But I don't know. Like I like what they've done with Finn. Like I don't know. It feels a little Kofi-ish, like a few years ago, or even Daniel Bryan, like at WrestleMania 30, when like he was supposed to be like a side quest, a side story. But then like it catches fire and like people are like lashing on to Finn again. And it's so funny because it's like just playing his old music. We're like, oh yeah, heck yeah, let's do this, dude. Like I like this guy again. So yeah, hopefully. I don't know, dude. I know they have one more pay-per-view or PLE before WrestleMania. I don't know if they're going to try to squeeze that in or resolve that before then.
Not Crown Jewel.
Elimination Chamber.
Elimination Chamber. Yeah. Well, go ahead then.
So question to you before we end this segment is we still don't know. It looks like it's going to be Vaquer that live most likely. I don't know. But between Reigns and Punk, who do you think is going to win?
Ooh.
I would love for Punk to win because Punk never gets to win at Mania.
Oh, I know.
Like he got his one WrestleMania win, and you're like, oh, good for you, Punk. And then every time else, like he gets the main event or not even get the main event, it's like it's time for Punk to lose. And then the one time he was supposed to win a few years ago, he tore his bicep, and you're like, the poor guy. So he doesn't catch a break. But yeah, I think more than anything, it's kind of a toss up.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, maybe Punk needs it more because I feel like Roman doesn't need it at this point. Like he still gets the pop, or he's still popular enough that he doesn't need the belt to carry. But I mean, we've been proven wrong by Triple H before. So who knows about
my
that?
only thing is if he wins, okay.
Yeah.
Does that mean that he's gone? Like
again? Yeah. He's gonna hold that belt hostage for like he's gonna show up once a month for like a promo, and then that's it. And just like the old days. Yeah.
Okay. Last thing I know I said last thing, but. You know me, I've been anti-Braun, Braun Breaker this whole time. I don't know where his story is leading, but I still don't think, I've always said this, I don't think a Braun CM Punk feud should happen, but I am so on for if Obafemi and Braun Breaker happens.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I would eat that up.
I too am an Oba feminist, so I am on board for that guy, dude. Give me more M'Baku. I think of everything from that Rumble, besides the hate from Gunther, is Oba Femi needs a push. Or I think he's main roster now, right? Or yeah. Okay.
SmackDown.
So yeah.
Also, it reminds me of when Big E used to watch the big dudes fight, and he would just go meat, meat,
yeah, no bread,
yeah.
No veggies, just meat.
Okay, on that
meat
note,
on meat action.
on meat on meat action. On that note, what's our next segment, guys?
Speaking of meat being on meat, Wonder Man.
Yeah, Wonder Man.
How awful that transition was.
Yikes.
Hey, the fact that you committed to it,
was the
I'm impressed, dude. I'm impressed.
So Disney Plus known for making some of the best content God has ever created, actually dropped for the first time. Dropped a Marvel series and didn't do it in a weekly series. They actually dropped all the episodes at once, and they just introduced their newest character under their Marvel Spotlight series. And it was Wonder Man, played by, I can't pronounce his name, and it sounds racist if I get it wrong.
Yahya Abdul Mateen, I believe is how it said.
By the way, for a second, I thought that was his name.
Wonder Man? Oh, Marvel Spotlight?
No.
Obafemi.
Dude. I was trying not
I'm
to
canceled.
be
I'm so
racist.
sorry.
I thought his name was I can't pronounce. Like, whoa.
Wow.
That would have been the better transition. Is like, speaking of Obafemi, Wonder Man. Look just like him. Dude, no, sorry. I'm sorry. But so the news had always been in the past coming out of everybody else is saying that this was the best series that they've made since WandaVision, which was literally the, impetus for the beginning of Disney Plus way
Oh my gosh, years ago, right? Yeah.
And they haven't created anything of substance since. There's been stuff.
Yeah.
It hasn't been the greatest stuff.
Miss Marvel was pretty damn good.
Yeah. I thought it. I liked a lot of the things, but fans have not liked it.
Oh, yeah.
But
Well, it's
a woman.
the right wing.
yeah,
We're not political.
no, but those guys hated it.
Yeah.
And I say those guys because we're not those guys. Unless
Same people are going to be watching. Same
look
people
at
that
me,
are
how
watching
dare you.
Turning Point today.
Yes.
it's the same people who watch Turner and Hooch. I was like, oh wait, I watched Turner.
Seeing people turning in Kid Rock this afternoon.
Yeah, and all of the summer. But
And that one guy
and he's his one buddy
with a hat.
Is it a cowboy hat? Probably. But people have been saying, and a lot of the fans or audiences have been embracing this series. So out of curiosity, I decided to check into it before it was spoiled on YouTube, because anytime I go on YouTube and it's pop culture or something tries to spoil it. So I watched it and I got through the whole thing. Lou got through the whole thing.
I did.
Lou then got halfway there, literally halfway there.
And then this thing came and
then we had a Royal Rumble, and then he had video games, and there's nothing we can get away from him.
He's easily distracted.
But also,
Very
we
much
weren't
so.
going to spoil it anyways, but Dennis actually ended up finishing at a point which I think is probably the most talked about episode of the whole series, and probably might be one of the best episodes that Disney Plus is, in my opinion, one of the best things Disney Plus has ever made. And the episode is called Doorman. Dan, you want to give a little bit of thoughts on Doorman?
Well, first of all, before we get to Doorman, like I know I haven't finished the whole thing, but I'm still confused with the show. Not in a bad way. It's like, and I think the beauty of it, because originally the reason why I thought that the original Marvel movies was good was because Marvel was trying to do something different with each one.
Oh yeah.
You had a historical one with Cap. You had like a heist movie with like Ant-Man and all those things.
Yeah.
So each one had like a different style, different like. Excuse me, that was me burping. Different like just this feeling to it.
Yeah.
And it seems like, at least for me, like the last couple of days, it's always been when we had Captain America, the new Captain America movie. Oh, it's kind of like, like all the other thing is always like kind of similar. And this is the first time I was sitting there for a while, and I felt uncomfortable because like I don't know what style this is supposed to be, and that was the first thought that I had. And because like, okay, these guys are actors. Okay, and then they ended up with a pretty Marvel series thing where he's supposed to be he's supposed to be working for the government and everything. But I just felt like I don't know what this is, and I think for me that actually worked out. Like the fact that I didn't know what this was supposed to be. Like after the first episode, I was still going, "What the hell was that?"
Yeah.
Where
are we going with this?
But the thing is, I enjoyed the characters.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy the characters. Like I still, I didn't quite understand what it is, but that's why I mean, I told you I'm gonna watch that first episode, and if I didn't have anything else to do that day, I would have binged through the whole thing without even thinking about it. That's how good it is so far.
Yeah.
Dennis has a good point. It is completely different from anything that they've ever made, and it's better for it. And I was telling Lou, for me, watching this show and then that episode in particular reminds me more of an FX drama than it does Marvel TV show. There's still comedy, but then there's so much more than comedy. Like the whole backstory of where they're not. I don't think at this point they're gonna give him a whole backstory. Well, if this is the end of the thing, then there's gonna be not much of a backstory for this guy. It's just what's happening in his life currently, and that more than anything else is fascinating. Having a person who is in the Marvel universe, and is supposed to be a superhero, but is also just a regular Joe Schmo, but just happens to have superpowers, and then is trying to keep it on the down low because there's certain things you're not supposed to talk about, and which is a strange thing to talk about on a TV show nowadays. And it's entertaining.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know someone was saying that the guy who has played 3 characters in 3 different superhero things,
you're right.
And he's killed it in everything he's done.
Yes, he has actually. You're right, dude.
And I still need to watch Watchmen.
Yes, you do, dude. That was so good. I mean, it was controversial because speaking of it, he plays Dr. Manhattan and Black Manta in the Aquaman. So twice he's been in DC.
You're right. That is.
That was him, dude.
Yeah.
So watch Watchmen, dude. That was so good. Super underrated. Regina King's amazing. But yeah, I like what Dennis and you guys were talking about. This you mentioned in the chat, H. This feels a lot like Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Like Atlanta is a story of Donald Glover's character trying to break into the music industry. It actually reminds me. I haven't seen Studio. My wife and I have been wanting to get into that, but what we have watched is an HBO show called Hacks, where it's kind of the same thing, where it's a young comedian trying to break into the entertainment industry. I think that's what it is. It's like a new genre, not new genre, but it's very like weirdly like, it's a very specific like Hollywood-ish genre. I feel like 80% of the rest of the country is like, that's like California, LA, like BS kind of stuff. But there's a story to it, like of somebody trying to break into an industry that he loves or he really likes. And it's like that. One of the reviews I read was like, it feels very like old 80s, like buddy comedy type of thing, where you have a younger guy and an older guy. And I think the Ben Kingsley and Yaya, the actors, like they played off really well. Like it's one of those, like it doesn't feel forced. I think we've seen enough shows where it's like you can tell where like there's no chemistry between actors or the 2 leads, but this one felt like kind of natural and like it made sense in their characters' ways. Like this is our first time being introduced to Simon Williams' character, but we know of what was his character? Trevor Slattery. Trevor Slattery's character since the freaking the first second Avenger or first Avengers movie. So it was good. It was welcome. It's different.
Wait,
and
Trevor Slattery is in the first Avengers movie?
No, I'm sorry. The third Avenger. The third Iron Man movie, which came right after the first Avengers movie. So it's been a long time now, at least 10 years. And yeah, dude, like I liked it, and the fact that there's only been two or three. Even at the point of Doorman, there's only been like 2 moments of like CGI. Like he.
Wait, that was CGI in Doorman?
Josh Gad is really like, he really went inside that man. So like it's oh my man. Jeez.
For those people who didn't watch, it actually did happen.
Yeah.
Like,
go watch up until that episode.
He's all up in him.
So yeah, it's actually like you said, it does feel a lot like those older episodes. Like even the first Thor movie, I have to remind myself, like the first half is him walking around New Mexico. He barely pulls at the hammer, and then not until literally the last 15 minutes.
It means an actual hammer.
Yes,
not anything.
yeah. The hammer pulls him.
No. Saying he barely pulls on his hammer is a wild.
Sorry, it's okay. Never mind.
But going back to the thing before we talk about that episode, it should not work. It should not have worked. But for some reason, I actually loved moments where Ben Kingsley and Yaya were just quoting movie, theater from theater, and you're sitting there for like 10 minutes of them just like going back and forth. I'm like, wow, I like these guys, and I actually see what. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me. If I have time today, I'm going to finish it so I can talk about it more. But going back to what you're talking about, the Doorman episode, which by the way, it was really really weird because earlier that episode, they were talking about how they're talking about how there's like a ban for superheroes.
Yeah.
I was like, and I was trying to rack my brain. I was like, where was that in all the movies? Which I think is what one of the people are saying is that one reason why people are liking is that you don't need, like, if you never watch Marvel superheroes.
Oh,
at
right,
all,
yeah.
You could have watched this and you would have like, this is cool.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that Trevor Slattery being the character he is in this one, and if you hadn't watched Iron Man 3, if you hadn't watched Shang-Chi, you'd been like, oh, this is what happened to this guy.
Yeah.
But having seen him in those things, it's like, oh, it's a bit of
double bonus for, it's like, okay, it pays off. But you're right. Like somebody like, my wife who, she watched Shang-Chi and Iron Man 3, but like she's a lapsed fan, but she's like, okay, this is good. Like he played a terrorist and now he's trying to turn his life around. It's like, okay, cool. Then that's all we need to know. But yeah, dude, let's talk Doorman and Josh Gad, R.I.P. Hopefully,
H, go for it, buddy.
Hashtag Josh Gad.
It's just the fact that this particular episode is not just a departure from the series itself, but it's a departure from the MCU in general. Like shot in noir style.
Oh yeah, dude.
Where there's hardly any narration, and it's just this is what's going on.
Was it shot in? It looked kind of old. By the way, the silence you're hearing is Harold just like
closing his eyes and shaking his head
because of that bad joke.
If there's a gift for SMH, that was it right.
He asked his H so hard.
If there's whoa. I sucked my what now?
Shook his head, man. Shook his head.
But it's one of those things. It's such a different tone from the series itself. And that's kind of like when I was saying it's from Atlanta. Atlanta was literally, when you watch the TV show, it's supposedly to be like a serial sitcom where episode to episode you're like, oh, this is the story of this guy. And then randomly it would have a story about, like Michael Jackson as a murderer kind of thing like that. It's like
Wait, Atlanta was supposed to be a comedy?
Yes. Right? It's not. Yeah. It's not. It's hardly funny at all.
It's like The Bear, dude.
Yeah. Also, I was watching a thing this morning. It's like, they're supposed to be comedies. I go, no, they're not. I go, I've barely laughed at The Bear. I've been more scared of Atlanta than I've laughed at that show. But it's kind of like that. That's the tone that episode really goes for. And having that be the midpoint of the series kind of makes it more relevant, more than anything else. It is a great middle point just to have. This is what happened before, and then why there seems to be an issue with everybody else, and then you'll see after the fact, it's like, oh, this is why things are going the way they're going. So just having a nice change of pace.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And like we've been talking about, Josh Gad getting to play an actual Josh Gad, and like the most likable version of Josh Gad I've seen in years was fun to at least think.
Yeah. But before we continue with that, did you know that Josh Gad agreed to that, but he had a prerequisite before he would accept it? Did you hear about that one?
Mm-mm.
He said that it's not a joke.
Oh,
by the way.
Harold's waiting.
Harold's face was
eyes already closed.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
He's going through Frozen. All the memes.
I was like, did he have to build a snowman? Is that everything?
No. Damn it! I should have gone with that
That's
one.
what I thought you were
doing. No. It's actually, I told you it was real. He actually said that he was willing to do it as long as it doesn't close him off for being a character in a Marvel movie, but not Josh Gad.
Oh, okay.
So supposedly Disney agreed to that. So
interesting.
There's still a chance.
Okay, he might.
That he shows up.
Yeah.
As not
a Josh Gad.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah. So for those people who did not see the episode, spoiler alert. Harold is correct. It is the most fun version of Josh Gad. It's what would Josh Gad be like in real life, in a Marvel movie?
Yeah.
And it's just basically some guy who's enjoying his wealth. Not a bad guy at all.
No, not necessarily. No, yeah.
But he's just a typical, at least for us, what a typical Hollywood A-lister walking around, getting VIP treatment, all of these things. And I forgot what the name of the movie is, but he decides to, because, long story, Doorman has a power, and his power is he can become a door, a portal,
kind of teleport people. Yeah.
And so, and that, because that was his position, he was a bouncer. He became the doorman. So, in the show, they're able, like he's able to get a part where he becomes like part of a heist team.
Yeah.
And
a
so,
heist movie. Yeah.
And so Josh Gad in a heist movie is something I would want to watch. And so so it's a really it really made the show sad because again, if you didn't know what was happening, it really was just another episode of here's a guy who wanted to be big and he could not because Hollywood sucks, you know, and 2 minutes of fame,
Yes, dude.
and
Yeah.
everything. And of course, the one thing that made the payoff, if you want to explain, Lou, the payoff of the whole thing, what happened with Doorman and Josh Gad, why the whole thing got canceled.
Oh, so yeah, superheroes or people with powers are basically banned from Hollywood because Josh Gad in one of the stunts in this movie within a movie or a movie within a show jumps into Doorman's teleporting body and doesn't come out. So he is stuck inside Doorman's extra dimensional portal or whatever, and he can't come out. So from that point on, in the canon of the show and I guess in the rest of the MCU, superheroes are banned. That's why Simon Williams, our hero, is banned, or he's having such a big issue trying to get a job in Hollywood, is because he himself has powers, and he can't work in Hollywood. Or he shouldn't be able to work in Hollywood because of the liability. And so in MCU, Josh Gad is unfortunately stuck inside Doorman and won't be able to do Frozen 2 or 3.
Frozen 3.
Because apparently in this universe, Netflix exists. So the existence of Netflix implies that maybe Disney Plus also exists. So yeah, I got questions, man. So it's very meta. But yeah.
Also, the name of the movie is Cash Grab.
Oh, that's right.
I was like,
Cash Grab. It's like, clever, dude.
It's so good. Damn it, see, that's the kind of clever humor
that we miss.
That I really appreciate.
Yeah.
And speaking of clever humor, the one thing I didn't like about that episode is now I cannot listen to In Summer without listening to Josh Gad's version of it, because man, I want to, I haven't checked yet, but Disney should have made a version of that and released it as a single because that is a bopper.
Yeah, a bop. Cool in the summer, man. Who knew? I didn't know about that writer of his, or actual Josh Gad's little writer. So I don't know. Is he going to be the voice of Beta Ray Bill when they finally make him a live action dude, or
I don't know.
He's going to be Beast. If Kelsey Grammer can't do it in the future, dude. All right. Actually,
that's fun though, right? That show was at least entertaining enough that you do want to finish it, though, right?
I do.
Okay.
Again, now that I'm done with my
yes,
for now, I've decided to cut up my credit cards so that I'm not one to save my profile on the computer.
Good idea.
There you
Also,
go.
and then this kind of goes back to what we talked about in our last episode that wasn't with the the Stranger Things, is this series isn't a Netflix series where they're repeating the same talking points over and over again.
Oh, yeah.
If you miss something, you're completely lost. And I had to actually rewind a couple of things where I was like, oh, why is this happening now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because I missed it for a second. Because, I do get distracted. And I was like, but coming back to it, you're fully invested in this thing. I'm glad for once that I do have commercials on my Disney Plus account. It gives me time to be like, all right, I can not focus for just a second and get back into it. So.
Yeah. No, so yeah, I'm happy. It was like when we found out, or when I logged into my Disney Plus and I saw all 6 or whatever episodes were logged in. I was like, I messaged you guys and my brother, who's also a fanboy. We were wondering, is that a good or bad thing? Maybe it's good that we watch everything, because if you look at it, it's actually only 20-25 minutes each episode.
Very short.
Yeah, they're not even the long it's not an hour-long Game of Thrones kind of thing. It's is it a good thing that they dropped everything at once, or is it bad? I think it's good, because it's each episode almost felt like they ended on a pretty solid cliffhanger type thing that you want to come back to the next one, and I don't think it's strong enough to wait another week. It's no, people are going to lose interest, unfortunately. And I think maybe Disney kind of got smart to that. I don't know what the last series was that suffered from this, but it's good that they had everything, because we're able to talk about it. And I'm almost taking it no spoilers at all then, but you can almost take it like a movie, Because it is, even though they are only 25, 30-minute long episodes, you put them all together, it's just like one afternoon that you spend like going through the beginning and end of the story. And thankfully, again, no spoilers. I don't know if that's a Marvel spotlight, quote unquote, gimmick, but it's very inclusive. Like there's a beginning, there's an end. You don't need to like
there's nothing else outside of the MCU. Really
exactly. It's not like
except we still want to know what happened to Josh Gad.
Yeah, Josh Gad will return in Doomsday. I was waiting for that actually.
Or randomly he just like floats.
Behind Dr. Doom's like, what?
What a payoff that would have happened.
That would be great, dude.
I would have taken my second cigar. Like, yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Money. Question, I'm obviously lapsed on this. Is this the only series Disney Plus is doing for Marvel this year? Besides Avengers at the end of the year?
I think so.
Is it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no. The series.
There's movies.
Spider-Man's coming out this year too, though,
Yeah.
right? Oh, okay.
Spider-Man and
But they've
Doomsday.
decided to kind of like really pull back with everything.
Oh, Daredevil, right?
Oh, you're
that
right.
coming out this year?
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, because we've seen trailers in Wonder Man, ironically. Yeah. Yeah. So,
Spoiler, I haven't seen that yet.
oh, okay.
No, it's not that bad.
Yeah, spoiler for the Super Bowl Spider-Man trailer. I'm just kidding. I don't know, actually.
Probably.
Is that what everybody's looking forward to? Like an actual, maybe actual Doomsday trailer or Spider-Man trailer?
End with that. Is there anything that, because I know for a fact I have zero interest in the show.
In the game, you mean? Or
in the game.
Uh-huh.
I might have it out just so that commercials.
Yeah, maybe. I know. And the same commercials we can stream on YouTube like 5 minutes later.
Yeah, and they're actually the full, like...
Yeah, it'll tell... That's the...
Like last year when it's like Deadpool, and you're like... Or 2 years ago, Deadpool.
Yeah.
Teaser trailer.
Yeah.
Full trailer on YouTube.
Stupid, dude. I hate it.
You still mean to watch it on a small TV?
I hate this. I know they got to pay like $1 million per second over there, but dang, dude, come on, man. But yeah, I'm not interested either. It's one of those games. I mean, for people listening, we're recording the same afternoon or the morning, a few hours.
Starts
before.
in like 2 minutes.
Does it really? Okay, let's wrap it up, fellas. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so I'm not interested in the game either, but I mean, whatever. It's gonna be water cooler talk by tomorrow, so I guess we gotta tune in.
I like the fact this would have been the perfect opportunity for us to hang out but we're like, nah, it's cool.
Yeah. We'd rather watch wrestling and be like, all right, we're done.
I know.
At 1 o'clock in the afternoon, then football for 5 hours?
We're sports guys.
Yeah.
Sports ball
I
talk?
swear.
None.
Okay, well, unless there's something else, Harold has...
I got one more thing to say.
Harold has friends that he has to go to.
It's my family. It's different. Dude, and I finally got to watch Naked Gun yesterday.
Oh, okay.
It's the funniest movie I've watched in a long time.
Really?
I have not laughed that hard at a movie in years, dude. I was like...
The premise is great. I didn't think that we were going to be able to pull it off, but...
Yeah, that movie is fantastic. I regret not watching it sooner, and yeah, that's... I'm thinking about it now. It's just, I'm going to watch it probably tomorrow. It's so good. Sorry. Anyways... I
gotta watch that.
Not an endorsement or anything, but watch the
I think that would be our next Lose Views.
Okay, I gotta watch it. Dude, it's streaming now. It's streaming now.
It's on Prime.
On Prime and on Peacock, I think, or
Paramount. It's the quickest an hour and a half you'll watch.
Okay, all right. An hour and a half. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, dude. It's an old school comedy.
I love it. Then Okay, yeah. Sounds good.
Okay, that's it for us, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you liked it, click that subscribe button and all the other things that all the other podcasters say. If you like this episode, take a look at the two fanboys, onecasual.podbean.com, where we have all of our previously recorded episodes.
I think so. On Facebook, you can find type in the search box, The Two Fanboys and the Filthy Casual, add our group page as well as our main page. The group page has like-minded fanboys, fangirls, gamers, and other pop culture enthusiasts.
And then on all of our socials, you can find us at Two Fanboys, One Casual. And as usual, anywhere you find your favorite podcast, we are there as well.
That's it for us. Two Fanboys and Filthy Casual. See you later.
Yeah.
Seriously, though, Naked Gun.
Harold's nickname in his